detected? By who? Who is able to see me right now? The locker? Alright. Can we talk? You got a quest for me or something?
Doesn't like it when civilians wander into military outposts, so if you're here on business, better make it quick.
Alright. California? Oh shit, so you're actually from the NCR territory. I'm literally a 1-hour drive away from Good Springs. Oh, seriously? That's so cool. Damn. You can go see where like the game takes place in real life. What's that about, McCarran?
Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled updates don't go through. When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supplies back, either.
Alright. Yeah, it's a real town. Fallout maps is actually very realistic. All the places in the game are real. Oh, really? That's really cool. Have you been to the Good Springs Saloon? Oh, there's an actually like Good Springs Saloon as well. I guess there is if they actually model it after in real towns and stuff. That makes sense, yeah.
I shouldn't have said anything in the first place, and I'd rather not get you into the habit of crossing the NCR.
Yes, and they have a copy of Fallout New Vegas in the store. That's really awesome.
Ranger Station Charlie. We're responsible for keeping the highway up through Novak civilized.
Xbox, as far as I remember. I'm dead serious. Is it like playable there, or do they just have it for show? Or can you actually like sit down and play New Vegas at the saloon? Because that would be super cool.
All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading a patrol.
Tell me about the Rangers.
We're part scout, part commando, part sheriff. The training is brutal, and I'd say 8 out of 10 recruits washes out before the end. Before you get your ranger badge, you've got to prove you can be quieter than a shadow, and more ferocious than a deathclaw.
It's in a frame. They don't have power? Oh my god, really? That's really out in the desert then. Damn. The town is really old and secluded. Well, it's pretty cool they actually got a copy of the game then. It probably brought a lot of tourists to the place when the game came out. Are there a lot of rangers in the Mojave?
Couple dozen, I'd say. Most of them posted at stations like this one. We either man the station or patrol the immediate area.
How does someone become a ranger?
The rangers mostly draw from the basic NCR army. A trooper who shows exceptional skill at fighting and scouting can be nominated for the training.
Talk about something else? Alright, I guess that's it. Cool. I'm sleep deprived, right? I should probably sleep in the bed. Minus sleep. Okay, let's just sleep here. 10 hours until 8 AM. Alright, for sure. No longer have sleep deprivation sickness. Your hunger level has increased. Alright. Minor dehydration, minor starvation. Okay. So let's get some purified water. Yes. Alright, cool. And then do we have any mole rat meat? Sure. Your hunger level has decreased. Cool. Wait, I'm still overweight? Like over encumbered somehow? Oh, the mole rat meat gave me -1 strength, so I lost some carry weight. Alright. Anyway, Nevada and California are right next to each other, and about 200 years after the nuclear war, a bunch of small settlements in California all united into a huge union of settlements and called it the New California Republic. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So they civilized themselves, I guess. Formed the big settlement, yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. Do I have something? Can I give it to Edie or something? Some of my stuff? How much damage does this one? 22. Alright. That's a lot better than the varmint rifle, right? Yeah, it is. Throwing spear. Alright, let's get rid of that. Plasma pistol. Grenade rifle. You can hold that as well. Dynamite. Go with that as well. Okay. Can take a few of the pistols too. Cool, cool. After another 60-ish years or so, they started wanting to expand their influence. So they looked at Nevada and said, that's mine now, and started moving troops to New Vegas and the surrounding areas, without the locals' consent, of course. But what they didn't expect was a bunch of Roman cosplayers also had the same idea, and now they're fighting. Alright. So it's the big, like, the local settler, or well, kinda local settlers fighting the Roman cosplayers for land, for territory. So it's like, none of them are actually good, because the NCR wants the land for themselves without anyone's consent, but so does the Legion, kinda. Like, they had the same idea. The Roman cosplayers. Is there a merchant here?
Howdy.
Howdy. Oh, I can zoom in? I didn't even know. Okay. Why is there ramen here without any merchant? The NCR protects the people they absorb from raiders and gangs, but they heavily tax people in the game issue table. Alright, so... Okay, so... Yeah, they give them protection, which they may or may not need. And in return they want money, basically, whether they like it or not. Alright. So they're basically like becoming the government. It's like good and bad at the same time. Alright, I'm supposed to go... Where exactly? Can I talk to these people?
The salvage business has really slowed down since those ghouls took over at Repcon.
At Repcon. Right?
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
I don't want to scare him. Seems a bit mean. I don't mean any harm.
We'll just see about that. You come any closer and I'm liable to stick you with my sticking knife. Old stick is feeling mighty ornery this day.
Stick you with your sticking knife? Alright. Alright. Listen here, dude. Well, we can talk from this distance.
You
All
sure
good.
now? It's kind of hard to hear you.
that you'd stab me with that dirty knife.
Okay, okay, just speak up a little. But not so much that they hear you. They got people everywhere, always listening.
What is he talking about, aliens or something? Is he like tinfoil hat 101? Why do they call you No Bark?
'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack
Sounds like a
doctors can
journalist.
say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. I know what I seen.
Alright, wait. Got pierced by a rat scorpion? Was that what he said?
There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death. And always there's holes all over the body. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says No Bark.
Wait, what?
But they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says No Bark, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in.
Vampires? Alright, dude. Sure. Well, the Legion story will be explained in the game, but to give it a bit of insight, the Legion is from Colorado, also next to Nevada, and are also expanding. They took over many times, yes, with violence sometimes, and made all the civilians part of the NCR. After a few months, the Legion waltzed in and put some towns under new management. Alright, so yeah, they're basically doing the same, except they're not like requiring taxes, but instead they are under like dictatorship, kind of, you know, like they still gotta be put in line, I assume. That's all I'll say. Geez, walls of text. Yeah, it's cool of you though to explain the story and stuff, the things that I don't know. It's really cool. Thank you for that, by the way. And now they're fighting over the Mojave. Yeah, okay. So now they're fighting over the Mojave Desert. They both want a side of the cake. What else do you know about the deaths at the coral?
I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate
what?
and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too. Only more invisible than the other one.
Dude, that sounds insane. Alright. Is anything interesting happening in the area?
Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining.
Map marker added. Alright. Come fly with me. Quest added. Okay. What do you think is actually at the factory?
Ghosts. Kami ghosts who don't know they're dead. Hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a Kami ghost and so forth.
Alright. The NCR is trying forcibly walking into towns and protecting people and taxing them, etc. But they're not that bad. They treat people fair, I'll admit. Alright, so yeah, it's like none of them are really good, but none of them are really like bad, so to say. It's like you can, they both have their viewpoints and their reasons to do what they do. Now I understand why Americans have a thing for Fallout. I'm looking for a man in checkered coat. Have you seen anyone like that?
Sure have. Camouflage that coat was, trying to hide from extraterrestrials what can only see in black and white checkers. But they're not fooled, because he forgot to put checkers on his face. I told him so, and he seemed to take it to heart. They stayed here a night and was up by the dinosaur talking to the sniper fella with the mustache a couple of times.
Alright. Alright, cool.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
Alright, sure, dude. That's like, if you want to know shit in a town, you always gotta just talk to the homeless guy. The crazy homeless guy, he knows everything. He sees everything and he knows everything. Do these people sell stuff? Mercenary.
Hey,
Dr. Ada Strauss.
what can I do for you?
Alright. Oh, can you heal my radiation?
Are you sure? You won't be able to read in the dark as well.
Wait, what? Yeah, sure, just do.
Okay. And remember, if this doesn't help, try taking a bath in tomato juice.
Tomato juice, got it. For sure. We'll do that.
What can I do for you?
The Legion doesn't care about taking towns, really. They are mostly looking for land and food to feed their rapidly growing empire. The main thing is that people look at them the wrong way or dare get in their way a bit, and they'll burn your whole town to the ground. Example is Neptune. Alright. So they want to do what's best for their people, but if you don't agree with them, they'll burn you to the ground, basically. Okay, now I'm really done with the text walls. It's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, okay, so they want to do what's best for their people, but if you get in their way or don't agree with them, they'll destroy you, basically. I need medical supplies.
And I need sterile medical supplies.
Okay, you don't have too much money. So we'll sell what we can. Yeah, alright.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
That's really cool though. I'm glad you explained all that stuff. Thank you for that. No Bark's shack. All good. You can have his shack for yourself. I won't go steal all his stuff. Just a second.
Howdy.
Gotta get some water. Nice. If you know a lot about Rome, the main ideology was if you destroy everyone in your way, you're at total peace. I mean, technically, that's not wrong. I mean, if you destroy everyone who disagrees with you, there's only people who agree with you left, technically, so... I mean, it's not technically wrong. It might not be the right approach, though, but yeah. There's no one left for you to fight, exactly, yeah. If everyone agrees in the end, that's... peace, right? Alright.
Hey there.
Hello.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
Sure thing. We haven't met yet.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers.
What is this place?
We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novak. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine.
What is there of interest to do around here?
Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company.
Sounds good, sounds good. The biggest thing I hate about the Legion is, just like with Rome, they're very sexist and women aren't allowed to fight. They are forced to be farmers and caretakers for children. And of course, everyone they defeat gets enslaved for being a degenerate. Oh, I see. Okay. So, alright, so they're kind of primitive in the way that women are supposed to, like, cook and care for children, and they aren't allowed to actually fight or work a normal job. And then, yeah, they enslave everyone that doesn't agree with them. So that's like, that's what they don't do right, is that they're sexist towards women and that they enslave people. Okay. So they're doing something that's not that bad, to be honest, but then they have some Roman traits that makes them a bit questionable. If we're being very blunt, the Legion is extremely brutal. The NCR is extremely corrupt. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the Legion has an extremely brutal way of doing their things, whereas the NCR is corrupt and just, you know, the typical hierarchy of chain of command and such, where some people have more power over other people, which just leads to corruption usually. Okay.
Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower.
That definitely makes sense, yeah.
That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone.
Also, while I think he's very polite, you can decide on your own when you you can decide how you take it when you meet him. A lot of people think Kaiser is very mean to players, to the player. Depends really. All right, so yeah, I guess I'll be able to form my own opinion on that when I meet him. I talk to him. But I mean, if he's the leader of a dictatorship basically, and like the leader of an empire, I'm sure he has like a certain ego, and you gotta like appeal to that, right? But yeah, for sure I'll be able to form my own opinion about that when we get to that point. And I'll make sure to let you know my opinion, of course. His ego is huge, yeah. I mean, I would imagine it takes quite an ego to lead an empire, like doing it the dictatorship way. You have to believe that you are the best reason the people has, like you are the reason the people exist, right? He thinks it's an absolute honor to meet him, and you should kiss his feet. It's a gift he hasn't killed you yet. Yeah, I would imagine. And I mean, I don't know how you approach him, but in a certain way, he's kind of right about that as well, I guess. If you just walk into his empire or something, like a huge settlement, I guess it's sort of an honor to that he hasn't killed you yet. Like, he respects you in a way, even though he has a huge ego, maybe.
I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction. Explosions and such. Watch out for strangers.
You'll see, to be honest. Yeah, you're right. I get to see.
I hope you're finding everything to your liking.
I like to rent a room. Where can I get some supplies? Yeah, where can I get some supplies?
Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop and tell him I sent you.
All right.
I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day. He'll be glad for the company.
Sure. What's been going on in town lately?
Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat more than anything. Honestly, it's been real quiet. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these two gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night, keeping the trash out of Novak. They've been a blessing.
What's the quickest way out of... Okay, wow, that's pretty rude. He does very much respect you in his own words. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'd assume so, since he actually lets you talk to him. I assume he thinks that talking to him is a huge honor, so if you're talking to him, he actually respects you. But yeah, like you said, I'll see. I'll get to see and form my own opinion. Alright. Well, I'm looking forward to getting to all the cool points in the game. Not that this isn't cool, but you know what I mean. Alright, anything worthwhile looting? Oh. Well, hello there. Kitten? Oh yeah. Boop. 3 war money. Bill of sale? Wait, what? Let's get to 50 lock picking, then we can start picking like medium or hard locks or something. That's gonna be pretty good. And let's get speech up for now. You're in Act 1, the most boring part to be honest, but still very good. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun playing the game. For sure. So if it just gets better later on, I'm totally down. That's gonna be great. But so far, it's still like super great in my opinion. I'm really enjoying it. What did we just get? Bill of sale. Right, what is this? We the representatives of the Consul Officiorium. Alright, that's a difficult word. Have this day bargained and purchased from Jeanne May Crawford of the township of Novak the exclusive rights to ownership and sale of the slave Carla Boone for the sum of 1,000 bottle caps, and those of her unborn child for the sum of 500 woe. The receipt whereof is hereby acknowledged. We warrant the slave and her young to be sound, healthy, and slaves for life. We covenant with this said Jeannie May Crawford that we have full power to bargain and sell said slave and her offspring. Payment of an additional 500 bottle caps will be due pending successful maturation of the fetus, the claim to which shall be guaranteed by possession of this document. Wow, dude. By the way, I'm gonna give you a hint. Those 2 gentlemen snipers are very important. Alright. Alright. We'll go talk to them.
I hope you're finding everything to your liking.
You selling slaves? Can I talk to her about this? Jesus Christ. Wait, did it say who they sold to in here? M. Licinius Crosses Consul. Is she selling slaves to like the Legion? Is that what's going on? There was supposed to be a...
Howdy.
One does the day watch, one does the night watch. Speak to the night watch first. Alright. Alright, we'll speak to the night watch. We'll like rent a room and sleep for the night or something. You shouldn't have found that yet, I won't spoil it. Alright, it's just me snooping around, finding stuff I'm not supposed to. Of course.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy.
Well, hello, Andy. What do you do here, Andy?
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace.
Whoops.
Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good.
You're with the NCR, right?
Was with them.
Oh, I see.
That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen.
Alright, you seem pretty cool.